Next in our Women in WordPress series is Joni Halabi. Joni, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Michelle?
I'm good, thank you. It's so nice to see you. We see each other in meetings, but I think this is the first time doing a one-on-one, which is lovely.
Yep.
Um, and we'll talk a little bit about how you and I know each other in a minute. But first, let people know where you're located and what you do with WordPress.
Yeah, sure. So I am located in Northern Virginia, just outside of Washington, D.C. And I work for Georgetown University, and I'm actually in the middle, or I guess at the tail end of a career shift. I have successfully career shifted. So for the past more years than I can count, I have worked as a website developer. I started on the front end and slowly worked my way to what I lovingly call the middle end. I never quite made it all the way to the back end.
The middle end.
Um, but yeah, it's not quite back end. Like I never really got into server maintenance or databases, but
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of work in PHP and JavaScript. More recently, I was working with the Gutenberg API, creating custom blocks and custom experiences in the editor. And I decided after 25 years of coding, I just wanted to put code aside. And now I have switched roles and I am a content creator.
Ooh, I love
So
it.
currently working still at Georgetown University, but I'm working out of the office of the president as our senior web manager. And I am maintaining our website, doing a huge historical project about our most previous president,
Wow.
and just researching and writing in
That's very
WordPress.
cool. In WordPress. And you and I know each other because we are both volunteers and leaders at the WP Accessibility Day, which is an annual event. This year it's on my birthday, by the way. So I feel
I
very,
didn't
I
realize
feel like I
that.
get to celebrate my birthday with all of our attendees. They won't know it, but that's okay. I'll
No.
still know it.
Amazing.
But
We're going to need virtual balloons.
there you go. We can make that happen, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or at least a fake background. But anyway. And so I'm on the marketing team, but tell us what team you head up and how that's going.
Yeah, so I lead the translation team, which is a pretty new team. This is our second year being a team. And our role is to translate the captions for all of the videos from our wonderful presenters from our past conferences. So I've been working mostly with the 2023 conference, and we've been concentrating on translating into Spanish and French with the use of artificial intelligence machine translations as a first pass, and then volunteer human translations as our final pass. And it's been going great. Like I just said, we are concentrating on Spanish and French, but I am happy to have volunteers for any language. And
Right.
I had a Korean volunteer, a volunteer who was translating in Hebrew, German, Italian, Dutch. Um,
Nice.
it's going really well. So
Yeah.
I'm always looking for volunteers.
And it's one of those teams that is ongoing. It's not like you
Yeah.
have a deadline because, like for marketing, it's like we have to have those tickets. You know,
Right.
it's a free event. So purchased, reserved. We have to have those tickets reserved
Yeah.
by a certain date or they're going to miss it and have to
Mhm.
watch it on the replay. Translations is ongoing. So if anybody is interested, go to WP Accessibility.day and find the call for volunteers there. Joni would love to have you. We would love to have you help us out.
Yep. We have a big link right at the top of the page called Help Translate. So
Yep,
please, if
help
you
us.
if you speak another language, please help us out. It would be so amazing.
It would be awesome. So why is WordPress important to you over other CMSs?
Um, the thing I like about WordPress is that it is so user friendly. It is much more user friendly than other CMSs that I've used. And I'm not going to call anybody out, but I have I've worked for Georgetown for a number of years, but before that, I worked for quite a few agencies and software companies over the course of my career. And I have had client after client come to the company that I'm working with and say, you know what, we have this website and it's in this other CMS, and it is so hard to maintain. The user experience is just, we don't understand it. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we introduced them to WordPress and just the intuitiveness of the WordPress admin, the WordPress post editor, and it's just easier to use.
Yeah.
It's just that WYSIWYG is just it's just a bit more user friendly. It's very customizable, although I'm very
Mhm.
biased because I spent way, way too many years working on customizing our own post editor experience. But I mean, it really is user friendly.
I agree, 100%. Absolutely. I love it.
Yeah.
Um, First time I logged in, I was a little overwhelmed at first because I wasn't a
Mhm.
techie at all, but it was a matter of just a couple of hours before I was like, and I get to publish on the web. And if anybody knew about the site, they would see it, kind of thing.
I know it's great. And now, I mean, I've been working with WordPress so long. I think the first version I worked with was WordPress 3 something.
Yeah.
But now there are so many online tutorials and reviews and blog
Mhm.
posts. And honestly, however you learn best, if you learn best just by doing or by watching somebody else do a thing or by reading
Mhm.
about it, like, there is a resource for you if
Yeah,
you want to dive into WordPress. And it's just
absolutely.
great how much information is out there.
Right, which actually dovetails into my next question quite nicely. For any women who are considering or starting a journey in tech and WordPress specifically, what advice might you have for them?
Um, I would say it really depends on what you want to do in tech. So I personally, I am a learn by doing and learn by breaking something and then figuring out how to fix it. So I'm a really big advocate of just diving into the code, diving into somebody else's code. I learned by copying and pasting other people's code and just playing
Hmm.
around with it. But I would say figure out what you really want to do. So, for example, if you are interested in design and creating the front end of a website, uh, really get a very solid handle on HTML and CSS. And there are great tutorials. I'm a big fan of LinkedIn Learning, but
Hmm.
there are great tutorials all over the web. If you want to go more into kind of the further back end, my
Yeah,
middle end, I would say definitely find some tutorials on JavaScript.
yeah.
Specifically for WordPress, JavaScript and React will get you really, really
Hmm.
far.
And as a non-coder myself, you don't have to be a coder to use WordPress, which is also wonderful. And that's where that flexibility and the ability to do anything you want with it comes in, right? Which I think is just fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing. So recently I was helping my cousin create a page for her new business. And um, I was floored by how powerful the full site editor is. Like
Yeah,
you can start off with just the 2025 base theme and not write a lick of code and just create your header, your footer, your navigation just from the admin panel. And it is
yeah.
so powerful. As a coder, or as a former coder, like it makes me a little nervous. Like there's no need to write code. I mean,
Yeah. Well, somebody had to code the full site editing experience, so we still need
exactly.
coders.
That yeah, we do still need coders. But yeah, I mean it's they made it very powerful that like
Yeah.
there is an option for everything. It is like the
Hmm.
supermarket of web page making. It's there's a lot in there.
It's pretty awesome for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Jody, I want to take a moment and thank you for taking your time out of your day today to spend with me. I appreciate you and all of the women. We've had over 50 women join this, learning about women all over the world and literally every inhabitable continent. So, and you are within driving distance of where I live. So in 6 hours, I could be there for dinner, but not today. It's just
Come
too
on
cold.
over. Yeah, it is cold. Oh my goodness.
For sure. So, but thank you so much. I appreciate your time today, and I also appreciate working with you on WP Accessibility Day. So thank you.
Oh, same here. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Michelle, for having me on the show.